Hello and welcome to Gifted Underachievers, the podcast for mid-level creatives with delusional ambitions. In this segment, we discuss the concept Amor Fati, love your fate. The idea that our struggles and challenges can be embraced just as much as all the fun things we do in life. Hope you enjoy.
So, I was having a conversation with a friend. And in the conversation, he said something that Nietzsche had said, which is love your fate.
Yes.
And it really, really, really struck me. And as you and I have been kind of conversing and thinking about the metaphysical world and one thing and another, you know, there's a lot of wisdom in that. It's like, love your fate because your trials are necessary. And I want to repeat that.
Yeah.
Love your fate because your trials are necessary.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of crossover with Buddhism. I think a lot of philosophy talks about this. How do you perceive this? What strikes you?
Well, I agree with it. I do believe that the things that we see as obstacles might actually have been something else a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And, you can struggle or try to control things that aren't going the way you imagined they could go or you want them to go. And sometimes it's better to take a step back and really look at, is something, what am I being told here, right? This trial is necessary, not just because it makes me a better person to have, had to be foiled by fate, but also because it gives context. There is stuff you're not seeing initially in any situation that the fact that it's not working out, that there are struggles, or that, you become, you have the potential to become embittered or even to feel like a victim. Mm-hmm. None of those are real. The thing that's real is that you're being given some information usually. And so it's up to you to see it. And part of that might be the mindset, or whatever the word you want to use is, to love your fate, to see it all as equally valuable.
Yeah. Yes. And so I've wrestled with anxiety for a long time.
Yeah.
And one of the things that really struck me was hearing a Buddhist monk who also wrestles with anxiety. And you would think, Buddhist monk, you probably got that by the short hairs, but
right.
No. It was an interview, and the interviewer asked him, well, how do you deal with it when you feel it coming on? And he says, I say, welcome anxiety. And to me, that was so huge. And This is really similar to that, where it's, love your fate, your trials are necessary, welcome your trials, welcome your fate.
Yeah.
And it's not nihilism, to be sure, because there's agency absolutely within there, where you're not just sort of saying everything that bad happens to me is okay.
Yeah.
I'm a doormat. It's a way of at a higher level, really taking a pause to change your mindset.
Yeah.
And to say, I welcome this challenge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost spiritual kind of way in a sense, but also a very intellectual grounding to it.
I would say so. I mean, I consider myself to be somebody who loves a challenge. Like, that's how I think about myself, because I do. I know it's perverse, but that's how I was wired, And yet, so this is helpful for me to be able to, when I'm going into a situation and I can see that it's really going to be kind of unpleasant, or there's it's going to be a struggle or whatever, right? Or even if I can't see that yet and it starts unfolding in front of me, thinking that love your fate, even welcome anxiety. I love that the guy said that, because it's perfect, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You could apply it to anything. Welcome anger, because it's telling you something.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's, it's not going to go away. It's coming at you.
Yeah.
So you can either, try and fight it or just sort of say welcome, and that kind of thing. The other thing I would say too is that as creatives, we are very, very good at redirecting.
Hmm.
When we fail at redirecting is because we take a rejection or a challenge or an obstacle or a negative occurrence too strongly.
Yeah.
And it breaks down that sort of natural, almost intuitive ability to redirect.
Yeah. Right. That's cool. Okay, thank you.
All right. We'll ponder on that.
Or not. But anyway.
Yeah, probably not. I'm going to go to the next recode.
Thanks so much for listening to Gifted Underachievers, the podcast for mid-level creatives with delusional ambitions. You can find us on iTunes, Spotify, and anywhere else you listen to podcasts. Hope you have a great creative week.